Hello, I'm Sally Dubinsky, the Executive Director of Pregnancy Help Center, and I'd like to welcome you to our 2020 glimpse of Pregnancy Help Center. We're so glad that you've joined us to hear what God has done throughout this year and what He is currently doing. You will get to meet each of our staff members as they share their piece of the ministry. It's been an interesting year, to say the least, as several of our fundraising events had to be reimagined into something different. Our Spring Walk for Life, which has approximately 250 walkers in Boardman Park, became Walk Your Block as we walked in our small groups in our own neighborhoods. And what you're currently watching has taken the place of our annual fall fundraising banquet, where 550 guests enjoy an evening of music, testimonies, and a sit-down meal. The one event that didn't have to change was our annual golf outing at Youngstown Country Club. With 85 golfers, the teams enjoyed a chilly but gorgeous sunny day of golf. We already have our dates for the events in 2021. Our Walk for Life will be at Boardman Park on May 8th. Our Golf Scramble at Youngstown Country Club is scheduled for September 24th, and our annual fundraising banquet is currently scheduled for November 4th. These events are in God's hands. He alone knows what next year will hold for our country. Our clients come to us with difficult stories, and our staff meets with them and shares God's truth with them. And there is one truth that never changes. We cannot redeem ourselves. Redemption is God's work, and it is up to us to respond to the invitation. Our hope for the coming year is that our clients' eyes will be opened to this truth. We can give them everything they physically require, but our clients alone must accept Jesus' invitation to eternity. That is our hope for them in 2021. Michael W. Smith sings these words, "It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you." Jesus continues to be our strength in battle. He is our hope in this battle for life. We sent out recommitment letters to many of you who gave at last year's banquet, asking if you would match that gift since we couldn't have our banquet this year. Of the 272 letters that we sent out, 66 of you have generously responded. If you haven't sent back your recommitment form, please give consideration in doing so. Thus far, the letters have meant $50,000 in donations and pledges to the Pregnancy Center. If you don't have a recommitment form, put pregnancyhelpcenter.com/pledge in the search bar on your computer, and it will take you directly to the pledge sheet, which can be filled out online. Or you can go directly to pregnancyhelpcenter.com, click the Get Involved link, and 2021 pledge. What a blessing this is for the ministry and the clients we serve. Your gifts save lives, and we are grateful. Now, you are about to have the pleasure of meeting our staff members and a couple who are our former clients. Please stay tuned to the very end to watch our new television commercial produced for us by WKBN.
Hi, I'm Melina.
And I'm Joe.
And our story with the Pregnancy Help Center started almost 30 years ago. At that time, it was called Crisis Pregnancy Center, and we started dating my senior year in high school. I was 17, and Joe was 19.
I was 19.
He was already out of high school.
I was out of high school.
And about 9 months after we started dating, we found out that we were expecting. We actually knew someone that was already going to be a single mom counseling with someone that worked at Crisis Pregnancy Center. So we called that woman, and her name was Pastor Margie Yano. Right away, as soon as we got our positive pregnancy test, we called her, and she had us meet her down at the station, at the Crisis Pregnancy Center, and got another positive test. So
Yeah.
she said to us, "We gotta tell your parents. We gotta talk to your family." So that day we told them, and
Yeah, they weren't. I just remember being really scared about having a baby at such a young age, and not knowing how I was going to do it, how I was going to support this family, this like instant family, and and my parents, who have been Catholic our entire life, so they weren't thrilled at the beginning, but after everything settled in, we just looked forward and just moved forward with everything, and you just have to trust God that everything's going to turn out good. God has a plan, and everything works out. So you just have to be positive. You have to keep looking forward. So I think that's how we looked at it. Was
and my first thoughts were, my parents are going to kill me, and then right away I started to get into a mode where, okay, well, we're going to have this baby, and I am going to be a mom, and I'm going to do everything I can to take care of this baby. We actually got married a few months later, and next month we're going to celebrate 28 years married, and we are proud grandparents of 2 little boys and another one on the way. And
which is awesome. And I think that's the important part of the Crisis Pregnancy Center, is that at a young age you don't always know where to turn. Some people don't have the family that we were lucky enough to have, the support system that we were lucky enough to have. So places like Crisis Pregnancy Center is where a lot of single moms can turn, and I think that is the great thing about this place, is that there is hope, and there is people that are there to help you. You just have to look for it. And
even to add to what Pastor Margie did for us, not just that day, but she went on to mentor us. And her husband, Pastor Aliano, mentored us. And so her work went even beyond Crisis Pregnancy Center. After we needed her at that moment, that she still turned into like family for us. And it added so much to our relationship and our success story as young parents, teenage parents.
Hi, I'm Carol, and I manage the front office area. On behalf of our clients, I personally want to thank all of you for your generous donations and prayers, especially during this time of the pandemic. When the governor closed businesses, we managed to meet needs of our clients. And during that time, the 6-week period time actually, we gave out 162 packs of diapers, 42 packs of wipes, and 268 packs of baby items. On their behalf, we thank you.
Hi, I'm Jody, the Client Services Director. Thank you for your financial support. You have made it possible for us to do 2 new and exciting things in the Client Services Department. Our clients earn points watching parenting videos, and up until this year, this was done with DVDs. We are now using a new streaming service called Bright Course. Through Bright Course, our clients have the most relevant and up-to-date videos, giving them information to help them parent, while earning points to get items they need for their children. We are also excited to tell you about another digital resource we are using called HopeSync. HopeSync is a new way we can communicate to our abortion-minded clients using videos and literature sent directly to their phones, reaching them in a way that is familiar and relevant. But the most exciting part of HopeSync includes you, our supporters, giving you the opportunity to pray in real time for our clients while they are in the center. When an advocate is meeting with a client, we are able to send a text asking for prayer for the client who is considering abortion, choosing life, hearing the gospel, or giving their life to Christ. To be part of this life-changing prayer opportunity, please visit www.lifeprayerpartner.com/PHC330 or call the center at 330-788-4000 and ask for Jody or Jessica to sign you up. We're looking forward to seeing what God will do in 2021.
My name is Nicole Hopper, nurse manager at the Pregnancy Help Center.
And my name is Betsy Tiger, staff nurse. We want to take a moment to say thank you. We never could have expected the events of 2020. But with your generous donations, we've been able to purchase the proper PPE and sanitation supplies that we needed to safely care for our clients.
The need is greater than ever in these unprecedented times. We are here, we are open, and running at full capacity. It is only possible because of you, your support, and most importantly, your prayers.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kathy, one of the advocates here at the center. Because of your faithfulness to our ministry, I'm able to come into this room with our girls and share the love of Christ as we discuss their options for their unplanned pregnancy. The option to carry and parent, to carry or place for adoption, or the true facts about abortion. And for young women who have chosen abortion in their past, I can introduce our abortion recovery program. Thank you so much for your generosity.
Hi, my name is Debbie, and I am a client advocate here at the Pregnancy Help Center. However, on Wednesday mornings, I am privileged to meet with a group of ladies for a class called Coffee and Conversation. During that hour we spend together, we discuss life issues like being pregnant, giving birth, homeschooling, our finances. We offer encouragement and friendship to one another. But as you all know, COVID has changed the way we social distance, and it became obvious to the Pregnancy Help Center that a larger room was going to be necessary if we were going to continue with class. Because of your generous donations, we very quickly were able to secure this larger room that we are meeting in. So on behalf of myself and the ladies in Coffee and Conversation, I would like to say thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sue, one of the volunteers here at the Pregnancy Help Center Baby Boutique. I want to thank you for all the donations that you've given this past year. Because of your donations, the clients, through a point system, which they obtained by either going to a parenting class, a Bible study, attending church, or many other ways, they can come here to the store and get baby equipment, clothes, shoes, books, toys, and many other items. Another thing we also do here at the store is give them baby gifts, a layette, when they have their new child. This also contains clothes and many other things that they can use as they first start out. So thank you very much for all you've done in this past year. Your blessing has been a blessing to others.
Good evening. My name is Ron Elkins. I'm the Men's Program Director. During this unusual year, God has led the men's ministry in a direction we may not have gone if not for the situation that confronted us. With a great deal of guidance and input from Mackenzie Sanchez, our social media director, the men's program, called Dad Ready, now has its own Facebook page and Instagram account. God, who is sovereign over all, is also Lord of technology. He has used this year to take us down new roads that will enable us in 2021 to not only keep in touch with our clients and continue speaking truth into their lives, but also to reach men who may not come through the doors of the Pregnancy Help Center. So whether it's social media, sharing the love of Christ while discussing the options for their unplanned pregnancy, PPE that allows us to continue providing life-affirming ultrasounds, desperately needed diapers and wipes provided to clients, essential material goods from the store, or innovative technology like HopeSync that you've heard about this evening. As a faith-based, Christ-centered ministry, the gospel is foundational to everything we do at the Pregnancy Help Center. The mission statement of Dad Ready is to encourage and equip men as Christ followers, fathers, and caregivers of their families. That is why every man coming into the men's program hears the gospel message. What is that message? The Apostle Paul put it succinctly and powerfully when he wrote to the church at Corinth. In 1 Corinthians 15, Paul said it this way, "Now I make known to you, brethren, the gospel which I preached to you, which also you received, in which also you stand, by which also you are saved, if you hold fast the word which I preached to you, unless you believed in vain. For I delivered to you as of first importance what I also received, that Christ died for our sins according to the Scriptures, and that he was buried, and that he was raised on the third day according to the Scriptures." This was the foundation upon which the Pregnancy Help Center was established approximately 34 years ago, and this continues to be the foundation today. Our hope and our work here Everything you heard spoken of this evening is because of and built upon the solid rock of Jesus Christ. So thank you. Thank you for sharing in the work at the Pregnancy Help Center.
Thank you for joining us for our unique and special evening at the center. In order to further the mission of the Pregnancy Help Center, we would love to have you partner with us on our social media journey. Please consider sharing this video with your friends, families, and church communities. You can do that by subscribing to our brand new YouTube channel, simply by searching for Pregnancy Help Center of Youngstown. You can also find this video and follow us on our donor page on Facebook titled Friends of Pregnancy Help Center. This video will be available on all those pages for sharing. And as always, feel free to follow our client pages, which can be found on Twitter at MyPregnancyHelp, Instagram at handle Pregnancy Help Center OH, and of course, Facebook, simply at Pregnancy Help Center. Your continued support of the center makes the invaluable difference between one generation and the next. On our mission, may we always remember Psalm 22:10. From birth I was cast on you. From my mother's womb you have been my God. Thank you.
Are you experiencing an unplanned pregnancy? The Pregnancy Help Center in Youngstown serves the Tri-County area in making informed decisions about pregnancy, adoption, and abortion. Our medical staff offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound. We also offer classes for both women and men, material supplies, community resources, and more. All of our services are provided free of charge. Call or visit PregnancyHelpCenter.com today to request an appointment. The best decision is an informed decision. Know your options with the Pregnancy Help Center.